look at these beautiful 120-day dry aged ribeyes. And if you're asking yourself, why in the hell do I need a dry aged ribeye? These things will totally change your life and outlook on what it means to have a steak. I know you're used to having those Walmart steaks, but these steaks right here are local cows that have been hand selected for the marbling, and then they are hung for 120 days, and they go on a magnificent journey. They're hung, and while they hang up there for those 120 days, they lose some moisture, but in turn, you're left with this super tender meat and super beefy flavor. The fat content on there is gonna get bigger and better. You're just gonna have a more fantastic steak. You're not gonna be able to beat this with those Walmart steaks. You know, you most definitely have to try these this way. Totally recommend it. Date night, you know, having family over, get you one of these steaks. It's worth every penny. So before I start cooking my steaks, I'm gonna take them out 1 hour before, and I'm gonna season them with that kosher salt, not your granny salt, and that BP black pepper. And make sure that you hit every inch of the steak on all sides, even the sides. Roll that steak right in that salt and the black pepper. Make sure that this thing is fully covered. We want to make sure that we have a properly seasoned steak. All right, now that we have our steak ready to go and it's seasoned with that BP black pepper and that kosher salt, not your granny salt, it is time to sear this bad boy. The first thing we're gonna need is some fresh shallots, some garlic, and that fresh thyme. Once we have our shallots cut in half and we got those garlic cloves out of the bulb, we're gonna take our cast iron pan and we're gonna add some canola oil to it, and we're gonna crank this bad boy up high. We want that oil screaming hot. Once our oil is screaming hot and almost smoking, we're gonna add our ribeye right to it. Make sure you don't burn yourself. And you want to make sure that you sear this, you know, until it is golden brown and delicious, and it's got that nice crispy exterior. You're gonna cook this on both sides until your steak is nice and GBD on both sides, baby. And once you're to that point, we're gonna add our shallots and our garlic, and we're gonna let them caramelize. We want to make sure that they get golden brown and delicious. Once they're to that point, we're gonna add our fresh thyme, and it's gonna start to sizzle and crack and pop. And then we're gonna start adding our butter, our whole butter. Make sure it is unsalted, and we're gonna baste the crap out of this thing. We want to make sure that, you know, all that flavor pounds the steak, all that fresh thyme, the garlic, the shallot, all those aromatics really pound this steak. Once we get it basted, we're gonna take it right out and we're gonna put it on a hotel pan with a rack, and we're gonna throw this right into our oven that is set at 400